Fortnitemares 2025 has officially arrived, and this year's update is honestly stacked, as we've got some awesome new mythic items that are about to shake up the meta, huge confirmed collaborations bringing in some of the wildest skins yet, and of course a set of seasonal rewards that you want to make sure you're grabbing on your account. I'll be covering everything you need to know. What new collaborations will be arriving this year, and trust me, some of these ones are insane. But first, getting so close to my goal of 440,000 subscribers, and if you subscribe right now, I'd greatly appreciate it. And as a bonus, consider dropping a like if you'd like to see this on your account the next time you log in. And if any of you guys hadn't picked up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTURAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And well, we wasted too much time, so let's jump straight into today's brand new video and go over Fortnitemares 2025. Alright, let's talk about one of the biggest surprises this Fortnitemares. The K-pop demon hunters are officially coming to Fortnite, as fans have been speculating for a while, but now it's officially confirmed, and it gets even better, as the actress who plays Zoe just revealed Huntrix member Zoe's brand new skin on TikTok. Here is a better look at that skin, which was just been revealed, and honestly it looks pretty cool. I believe this is her pose from this specific poster, and you can definitely notice some differences when it comes to the design compared to the game and obviously in the movie. And on top of that, Rumi and Mira have also been confirmed to be joining the lineup, giving us the full Demon Hunters squad inside of the game. And here's where it gets even more interesting. There's a strong chance we'll be seeing an exclusive emote tied to their hit track Golden, which if you've seen the movie, you'd know it is a perfect fit for this event. Imagine pulling off a victory royale while dropping the Golden Dance. It's gonna be next level. And for you horror fans, another collaboration has just been revealed to be the Black Phone 2, which has officially been confirmed with Fortnite this Fortnitemares. And yes, the rumors are true, the grabber is getting his own skin. The design brings his terrifying mask and eerie vibes straight into the game, making him one of the most creepiest characters ever in Fortnite. And with Fortnitemares always leaning into horror crossovers, this is easily one of the boldest moves yet, and I can already tell this skin is going to become an instant favorite for anyone who loves scary cosmetics, as we have even more of them as well, which have just been confirmed, including one of my personal favorites. But first, we also have another massive crossover coming to Fortnitemares, which is going to be none other than the arrival of Poppy's Playtime. That's right, one of the creepiest toy factory nightmares is stepping into Fortnite with an official skin. The design looks straight out of the game, unsettling, colorful, and terrifying all at once, as we did have this collaboration leaked forever ago, and well, it looks like it's finally going to be arriving for this year's Fortnitemares, which is kind of crazy considering the amount of collaborations we're getting this year. It's definitely shaping it up to be one of the biggest Fortnitemares events we've ever gotten. And another collaboration which also seems to have been teased during the Daft Punk experience was the fact that if you do actually head to the main stage area, you would have seen that it looks like we have a giant doll at the stage area. What you guys may have not actually known is the fact that this is actually the prototype for the original Chucky doll. Here is a side-by-side of both of those different prototypes. You can see we obviously have the doll that you can see in-game right now, and then we do also have the prototype for the original Chucky doll, and they are basically one-to-one. And we do know we're still be seeing the arrival of companions for this year's Fortnitemares, and who knows, we could be even seeing Chucky make his way to the game for this. That could honestly be one of the most craziest companions ever in Fortnite. I think I'd never use anything else. Be sure to check that out in the Daft Punk experience, as I believe it will still be available all the way up until November 1st. And just when you thought Fortnitemares 2025 couldn't get any bigger, Epic went ahead and confirmed Ghostface and Jason Voorhees are both getting brand new skins this year. And this is most likely for the release of the upcoming Scream 7 movie, which is set to be releasing over the next few months. Ghostface going to be making his appearance inside of Fortnite for the very first time, which I think is going to be pretty cool, considering we do actually have a brand new confirmed medallion and also a mythic knife ability, which will allow you to jump scare enemy players across the Fortnite island, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. I think this would have been even cooler if we had it in Delulu. And I can already see it, Ghostface most likely will come alongside with a brand new emote, which most likely will be you calling other players, considering that's one of the biggest tropes in those Scream movies. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for that one. And also the arrival of Jason Voorhees, which I know plenty of people have wanted to see him make his way to Fortnite for forever now, As his medallion has already been added into the game files, which you can see up on screen right here, this is basically what it looks like, and it also does make some sound effects from the Friday the 13th movies. And this medallion also seems to confirm that we should be seeing the newer version of Jason Voorhees, which you can see up on screen right here. This seems to be the newest design that they've actually just released. I will obviously have to wait and see exactly what happens with that one, as it looks like he's finally going to be coming to the game alongside with his iconic machete in the form of a harvesting tool, which I can't wait for. I think it would even be better if we had the arrival of Camp Crystal Lake in the form of a brand new POI for this brand new seasonal event. As we should be getting all new map changes, just like last year where we did actually have Reckless Railways turn into a farm POI. So we will have to wait a little bit longer to see what Fortnite have up their sleeve. And that's not all we have when it does come to brand new collaborations for this year's Fortnitemares, as we do even have another free skin as well that we're going to be getting into in just a moment. But for one of the craziest collaborations for this year's event, it looks like we're also seeing the arrival of Art the Clown, which is coming from the Terrifier movies, and this is probably one of the most craziest collaborations of them all. This is the kind of collab people thought Epic would never actually pull off, just because of how extreme the movies are. But here we are, Art the Clown is officially headlining alongside the rest of the Fortnitemares lineup this year. Be sure to let me know down in the comments of all of those collabs, which one are you most looking forward to, as we have even more that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. But we do also have the arrival of an all new free skin that it looks like each and every single one of you guys will be able to claim on your Fortnite account. Just like last year's event where we did actually have the Felina skin, which you could have actually gotten for absolutely free if you leveled up a total of 50 times. You would have gotten the harvesting tool as well to go alongside with it. And for this year's Fortnitemares, it looks like we're going to be getting the counterpart being the arrival of Felino. It just seemed to be a very similar skin. It actually is going to be ranked as well, meaning you will actually be able to change the colors of it, kind of similar to that original Felina outfit. Seeing as how we normally get a free skin around the same time every year, we did even have the Chrome Punk for one of the previous Fortnitemares events. This brand new Felino skin should be no different, with you most likely still needing to level up a total of 50 times, so I would be sure you're leaving some quests available, so that way you can level up even quicker once the skin obviously goes live. So be sure to keep an eye out on that one, as this skin is clearly themed around Fortnitemares and will be one of the brand new upcoming free skins. But also, don't forget, we still have the arrival of Fortnite OG Season 6 releasing in just a few short days. We've already had some of those brand new OG Pass skins revealed to us, which is obviously going to be that Fortnitemares themed season. As it looks like we're going to be seeing the arrival of an all-new Witch Calamity skin and also a new version of Dire, which was that season's tier 100, alongside an all-new version of DJ Yonder. Now these are actually only the Lego variants which we've had revealed to us, which you can see right here. Here is what the headpieces will look like. So it isn't a whole lot to go off of just yet, but this brand new OG pass will be releasing on October 3rd, which should more or less be a mini version of the Fortnitemares update, as it should be arriving on October 9th. So be sure to keep an eye out on that if you guys are a fan of the OG mode, as this is honestly looking to be quite insane. But as I said, we do have even more as well that you want to be sure you're not missing out on for this year's Fortnitemares event. But what's actually pretty interesting is the fact that it looks like Dystopia City will actually be repaired with the next Fortnite update. As we did obviously see the short little trailer that showed us the brand new free kicks you guys could have gotten from the Daft Punk experience. And while this short little trailer actually had some hidden secrets in it, such as the fact that you can see that the sky is now red when it obviously hasn't been for this entire season so far. And we can even see in the background of this trailer the giant wolf mountain that you can obviously find right across the way from Crime City now has glowing red eyes, so I'm really curious of what is going on over there. But it is safe to say that these are most likely going to be some of the brand new Fortnitemares map changes, with some of the locations on the island getting repaired and obviously taken back from the bugs, as they've obviously taken over a whole lot of locations here inside of Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4. And my guess is we'll probably see some other locations as well, just like that farm location we had back in Chapter 5 Season 4, which honestly was pretty sick, especially when you had a chainsaw weapon, which obviously is going to be returning for this year's Fortnitemares event. So be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for the brand new map changes we're going to be getting with Fortnitemares 2025, as I think it's going to be a pretty sick one. But we have a few people here at the fields, probably going for the Megazord. It's right in front of us here. Fingers crossed we can get to it before anybody else. Okay, there's you gone. Okay, I don't think anybody's actually going for it, but down you go. You know what? This could actually be the perfect location for a farm. Kind of similar to that one, as I said before, that we had in Chapter 5, Season 4. I mean, just look at it. We could have so much crazy possibilities here. But let's quickly jump into the Megazord and see what we can do with it. And I mean, just by looking around the map as we have it right now, it's honestly built for Fortnitemares. I mean, we still have demons debris here. They could definitely do a whole lot with this location, especially with K-pop demon hunters being directly tied to demons. It'd be kind of crazy if they managed to tie them into the storyline somehow. Oh, what's this guy doing here? Man didn't stand a chance, literally on his own here. Bye-bye, bro. But we should also be getting a brand new live event as well very, very soon, as it's going to be one of the final live events we do get here in Fortnite Chapter 6. It's going to be basically the end of chapter finale before we go into that brand new mini season, which is going to be featuring the Simpsons on November 1st. And what we do know about it is we will be somehow infiltrating the spirit realm, which is obviously where the big bad known as the Dark Presence has been this entire chapter. And well, it looks like we're finally going to come face to face with him. So I'm honestly pretty excited for this brand new live event. It should be arriving with Fortnitemares 2025. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for that, as the storyline this chapter has honestly been pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But it looks like we have a few people right here. Okay, that sword is just not reaching there. Where are you going, bro? Where are you going? Man, I don't know why people just don't run when they're fighting the Megazord. Somebody else here? Oh, yeah. How you doing, bro? Thanks for playing. And I suppose we'll go in, destroy Dystopia City before it gets rebuilt. I don't know what it is about destroying this city, but it's probably the most satisfying ever thing to do in Fortnite. Oh, I think we're about to turn back into our normal form. GG's. But also keep in mind we still have another collaboration set to be arriving for this year's Fortnitemares, coming for the arrival of Scooby-Doo, which, as I said before in other videos, we're still not entirely sure exactly how this collaboration is going to work. Are they going to make Scooby-Doo a skin, or will he be a companion, which I think could be even more fitting considering companions will be arriving very soon. But what we do have confirmed, as it looks like Chucky is going to be getting a skin that will have multiple edit styles, most likely even seeing the meme of him only using 1% of his power, which I think could honestly be pretty funny to see in Fortnite, I'm not going to lie. But we should also be seeing the other members of Mystery Inc. as well, alongside the Mystery Machine getting a brand new SUV car body, which should be pretty cool for any of you guys who do collect the car bodies in Fortnite, as there's honestly some pretty cool ones. And the Mystery Machine will definitely make to a nice addition to anybody's collection. So be sure to let me know down in the comments, are you guys excited for Scooby-Doo, as I personally hope we do see him make his way to the game in the form of an actual skin we can use, and not just a pet. But as I said before, we have even more that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. As I said, it's going to get even crazier this year. We got some people here as well. We only have a few people left, so I think we have this one. Oh my god, okay, there's a lot more people than I thought. GG's. Let's grab our rift pod here. Oh, we got a guy here. Oh, got two people here. How you doing, bro? Thanks for playing. Hey, this last guy has to be... Oh, there he is. We cracked all of his shield there, did we? And there we go. Thanks for playing. So obviously we will have the arrival of tons of brand new free rewards for this year's Fortnitemares event, as we normally see them every single year, from the likes of brand new free backlinks, harvesting tools, and even emotes. And this year will be no different. We don't really have a whole lot to go off of other than that brand new free skin being the brand new Felino's character, as a lot of the brand new free rewards should be added into the game files with the very next Fortnite update, which you will be able to unlock super easily by completing brand new challenges in game over the entirety of the Fortnitemares event, so definitely be sure to keep an eye out on that, along with some other surprises, as well as we're going to be getting a brand new season of Fortnite Festival as well on October 9th, which we don't know exactly what is going on with this, but we do know it is actually going to be a Fortnite original artist, which is definitely pretty weird and definitely not what anybody was expecting for this next season of Fortnite Festival. So it could be something relating to Fortnitemares. We'll obviously have to wait and see, considering it's directly in theme with the brand new seasonal event. But we will obviously be seeing the return of all of the brand new Fortnitemares weapons into the loot pool, just like every other year, such as the pumpkin launcher, the chainsaw, the witch's broom, and many more. So be sure to keep an eye out on that, as they're all going to be returning. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support credit code YTORAY inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.